Yeah, but it's, you know, the pink underwear is, at that point, you're not affected by what color.
Okay.
If they had you put a dress on, it's not going to bother you at that point. You're already on a different level of thinking as far as surviving and...
Yeah, because the rest of these true felons are thinking you're looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Dress or not.
Right.
God,
exactly.
That's sad. So, okay, so you get jerked around, cell to cell to cell. What, you get to go to court eventually?
Finally. I was in jail 20 hours. I got there during the time where they just put dinner away, I guess, you know, the apples and whatever stuff they give out. But I had no food for 20 hours. I wasn't fed for 20 hours while I was in there. And
any water? Did they give you a drop of water?
There was a water fountain, but I don't even remember drinking from it. But,
yeah. Okay, so 20 hours.
Yeah. I finally got to see a judge, and my bail was $500, and then she reduced it down to $150.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, you know, this is all I wanted to do in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
I would have took care of this.
You know, whether I owed the guy $500 or not, we, you know, needed to go to court and settle it in there, which, you know, there's no sense of going through.
So, I guess the meaning of your story is the system is stacked against a person such as yourself right from the very beginning. Make one little mistake, honest mistake, and the system is stacked up against you to lose. There's no chance of winning.
No. I mean, used to. I mean, if you was going over, you know, like I say, I'm not a fan of going over the speed limit or stuff, but in past, you know, 15 years ago, I got a pulled over for going a little too fast.
Yeah.
You know, the guy would say, hey, you know, you got a clean record. You know,
right.
5 miles an hour over. You know, we'll let you go. Just slow it down a little bit, and you know, a warning. But now it's a business.
Absolutely.
And they're out to make money. They pull you over, and they're hoping they can get you for more than just...
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. They actually looked in my car for drugs and other stuff. You know, they had my stuff pulled out in the seats and stuff, and I'm like, I've never experienced anything like this. But
yeah, I'm violating your rights.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's if you call the jail's the jail number at 4th Avenue Jail, and you hit 0, but you have to call it during like 10 o'clock right before lunch, and the operators can't get right to you, but it'll go through the, you know, the information about the jail, and it tells all the facts, and you know, presidents have come and visited, but it says in there, they say that they have 70,000 wanted people in Maricopa County.
Is that misdemeanors, felonies
it
total?
Just 70,000
wanted people.
That's a lot of people.
But they're hassling you and other people for...
I was apparently one of the 70,000.
Wow.
And there's, before I got pulled over, you know, and took to jail, I was like, you know, you'd see stuff about, you know, people doing stuff, and you know, just like I did, but you know, people are like, hey, just quit breaking the law, you know. But after you've been through the system and you have another set of glasses.
An actual outlook.
Yes.
This is reality.
You see what these people actually went through, and you realize,
hey, they're not lying.
They're right. They're good. These people may not have been bad at all.
Right.
But the way that it's a business now, they're out to make money. You know, there's budget shortfall in the budgets, and
making money is one thing, but disrespecting people's rights one way to the other.
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess, you know, they can't charge any more on property tax or sales tax, and they got to think, how can we get more money from these? You know, we need the money. Where are we going to get it? And they're like, okay, there's 70,000 people here. Let's go collect it.
Easy money. We've got the courts and the racketeers and the process servers all lined up.
Yeah, it's all the buddy system, and you know, it's you know, favors are going on, and it's all about the money.
So did you get it taken care of?
Yeah, I actually got my court date, and I actually got to talk to the judge, and I paid the $500 to the guy, but that's what they had me do to get out of the mess.
Sure.
And I still haven't got to tell my side of the story of it, but I did have to pay that to get out of the warrant.
Right, and how about the other $8,500?
No, that judgment's still against me and hasn't been.
And is there another court date? Are you still going to have to pay that, or?
Yeah, I'm just, you know, you never know. It's just a surprise like everything else. You know, all of a sudden they'll probably call your employer and say, hey, okay, we're garnishing your wages now or something. They'll look for assets and stuff like that, you know, typical stuff. But, you know, it was just,
Wow.
It's just really bad how they. But just to make a point on what type of money they're making, I got this off of azcentral.com, and it says last year Mesa, Chandler, Tempe, Gilbert, and Scottsdale paid the sheriff's office a total of almost $15.5 million to book and house inmates accused or convicted of misdemeanors. So that's $15.5 million.
Right.
So that's a lot of money being made there for somebody. So
absolutely.
So misdemeanors. So yeah, you're. So I mean, it's just, you know, a lot of people right now are probably that hasn't been through the system. They're probably thinking like I used to think.
Right.
Hey, just quit breaking the law. You know, don't write bad checks. It wasn't a bad check, but you know, you just never know when you're driving down the road and all of a sudden you see the lights.
Your life is going to change.
Your eyes will be open if you're one of the 70,000, because they'll definitely put it to you.
On that note, then, I guess we'll take the lesson learned. Don't take anything for granted in this state, because you will pay.
Yes, if you can't be naive. I mean, if you've got dogs, you can go to jail for not treating your dog exactly the way they think you should.
Right.
If you've got kids, there's certain things you can and can't. I mean, it's just normal stuff, but they've set you to fail, and they want to make money, so it's a lot of things they come up with to make more money.
Absolutely. It's all about money. And on that note, Randy, I want to thank you for coming in. Thanks for sharing your story with us, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Okay.